Hi guys, Robo46 here, welcome yourselves back to TTIOM Ride on the Edge 2 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode and let's see what we got next. So, we'll go for the medium one. So we're doing sections, what was that, 4 to 6 of the TT course. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do some races in first person and some in third person because some people prefer one to the other. So just try and obviously do the best of both worlds. So yeah, let's go over to this race. This one I'll do in third person. Here we go. Okay, not the best of starts. Alright, let's try and remember where I'm going. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, right. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. I don't recognise any of this. They put new trees in. I don't recognise this at all. What is going on? Where am I going? Oh, hang on. I think... yeah, I know where I am. Okay. I know roughly where I am. And then I think it opens up to like a really fast section if my memory serves me right. I think. Yes, it does. Okay, yeah, I know where I am. I know where I am. So we're going to be going flat out. Oh no. Just glanced down at my laptop and my recording software is saying low FPS. Is that because I'm exporting something at the moment? Okay, so I apologise if any of this footage is a little bit choppy, frame rate wise. I should have waited for that to finish exporting before I recorded. That's annoying. Well, hopefully it won't affect the footage too much. But if it does seem a bit choppy, it's not the game, it is my recording software. So I'm hoping that by the time we get to the next race, it would have exported and we can just go back to normal, hopefully. That's the plan. I mean, we're nearly... well, we're getting towards the end of this race. We won't be going too much further. Well, I love that corner. That corner that we just went through. It's got a nice bit of camber on it, so you can get some good speed through there. So yeah, I've been seeing some comments. Some people don't like the helmet camera view, which is fair enough. Obviously some people don't like the third person camera view, which again is fair enough. So I will be like chopping and changing in videos just to try and obviously accommodate everyone. So that's why I'm going to be changing the camera angles from race to race, and hopefully it will just mean that more people find it more enjoyable to watch. It just means that I've got to get used to the feeling of both third person and first person. I mean, third person, I'm using the camera angle where the camera doesn't really move about so much. The other one, it does move around, it sways and changes when you brake and that. And it's not a nice camera angle to use, if I'm honest. It feels really weird, so I much prefer this third person camera angle because the camera's pretty stable. So yeah, and I know I'm quicker in third person than I am in first person, but I don't know, I mean, with the first game, the first person just felt better, but this one, you know, since they improved the physics and everything, third person is better, definitely better than what it was. So we did win that one, only just though, less than a second. So very, very close, that one. I think if I was in first person camera, I wouldn't have been able to win that. Duty calls. Completed a contract objective in career mode. Good news. Right. I think my video has finished exporting, so we should hopefully get back to normal, not have any choppiness in the footage. Again, apologies if the last race was a little bit choppy. It's not the game. Right, so we're doing the next Irish Road Race Championship race, which is C. I had to back out and go and do some practice around the track that we're going to be riding around, because I don't know it, so makes sense to practice. So that's what I've done some practice in time trial. This one I'll be using the helmet camera, and obviously we'll be using the Yamaha as well. We've got an engine upgrade, so that's what we're going to use. A level 3 engine upgrade for the Yamaha. Okay. Right, here we go. Like I said, I have done some laps in time trial. Now that is something that is missing from this game. Well, a couple of things. A few things actually. I do know some of these roads anyway. They're obviously from the free roam map, so we've been past that church many times. So yeah, it would be nice to have a practice session or qualifying of something before we actually do a racing career mode, because when you come to tracks that you don't know, you're just thrown in the deep end. You've got to try and learn the tracks as you go, which is easier said than done, especially on this game. It's not too bad with like short circuits and that, but yeah, it does make life very, very difficult. And I know obviously the argument is it's got time trial in this game, just go and practice in that, but it just kind of takes you away from career a little bit. You have to keep obviously backing out of career and going into time trial. So it would be nice to have practice and qualifying, or if not, don't penalise us for restarting races because we don't know the tracks. So either take that away or just give us some practice laps to do or something, because it is a bit harsh for penalising us for restarting a race, because you know we don't know the tracks, so sometimes we're going to crash or just not go very fast. So yeah, that is a little bit annoying. Another thing as well, it would be good to have better customization for your own rider, because as it stands, as you would have seen in the last race as well, I was basically using Martin Jessup. I had his helmet, his levers and that, and it's not a case of you just unlock the team's levers, you unlock a rider's levers, because I had Jessup on the butt patch. So yeah, it would be nice to be able to actually choose our own helmet and nickname and that, and have a bit more customization, a bit like the Ride or the MotoGP games. Because yeah, we don't even get to choose our own helmet. If you're using your own bike, then with like custom livery, then you just have a plain helmet, which obviously isn't ideal. But then if you use a proper official livery, then you're just in the official riders, leathers and helmet. So yeah, a bit more customization would have been nice, so that we're not just effectively using an official rider, we can continue using our own rider. So yeah, some practice laps or qualifying, or if not, take away the penalty for restarting a race. Yeah, more customization would be nice. It is definitely lacking in that respect. I know we've got like custom liveries, but they're not anything special. So we are out front. We've actually got quite a nice lead at the moment. We've got 3 laps to do around here. It's quite a fairly long lap. We're getting towards the end of the lap. So it is good that we've got a good lead. But yeah, I had to do quite a few laps in time trial around here, especially when we got to the really hard braking right hand hairpin. First lap I done around here, I just completely outbraked myself and went straight into the barrier. Okay. The other thing with using the first person camera is, like, under heavy braking, the rider only sometimes sits up, which is a little bit weird. It would be nice if, like, you put the brakes on and he sits up. Yeah, just make it a little bit more natural. But yes, still enjoying it, which is the main thing. Obviously, the game is officially out now, so I hope that people that are playing it are enjoying it. Yes, I haven't tried multiplayer yet. But apparently there's no lobbies. I think it's just matchmaking, which is a little bit weird. But oh yeah, the other thing we definitely need is multiplayer on free roam map. I really don't understand why there's no multiplayer on that. Like I said, when I done the free roam mode video, it just seems a bit barren around there. I know it's good for obviously just getting used to the handling of the bikes and just honing your skills in that, but why not do it with friends? Let us go and just cruise with friends, or just set up races as well, because it doesn't seem to be anything to do in the free roam mode apart from a couple of little challenges you can do just for like 0 to 124 and top speed and stuff like that, but nothing major. So if they could implement multiplayer into free roam at some point, that would definitely make free roam a lot more worthwhile. But then they would have to make it so that we could set waypoints as well, so that if we did want to set up a race within free roam, we could put waypoints on the map, and then obviously everyone can see them and see where you're meant to be going. Right, we're coming up to that really harsh hairpin, so you can see why maybe my first lap I'd done around here in time trial, I just went straight into the barrier. And that's the other thing, with these races they really need to grey out the roads that you're not using, because it does get a bit confusing. Like, yeah, my first lap around here, it didn't say that was a hairpin coming up. It was just the fact that I hit the barrier and that was the only thing that stopped me. But because I couldn't see the barrier in time for the corner, I just hit it. So yeah, there are little improvements that they could definitely do with patching at some point. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. I hope that they support this game more than they supported the first one. I know we had a couple of patches for the first one, but nothing major. I know that they brought out Sidecar DLC, which I don't think they're actually thinking about doing. They did say, people were asking before the game came out if they're going to be doing sidecar stuff, and they said they're just concentrating on the bikes, so probably no sidecars, which is fine with me because they handled really badly in the first game, so I'm happy to not have them in this game and just have better handling bikes, which is what we got. Anything else I can think of? I don't think so, it's just little niggles and that, but yeah, just a few updates could really make it a lot better. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be HDR support at the moment. There is 4K support, but not actual HDR, so yeah, a bit of a strange one that. Because when I was playing it pre-release, I thought maybe it's going to be something that was patched on day one. There wasn't actually a patch on day one. So when I booted it up on day of release, and there was still no HDR support, it was a bit strange. But then I don't want to go down the avenue of having the trouble that I had with the first game when using first person camera, especially going under the trees and that. It was really dark and sometimes really difficult to actually see the road that you're on. So as long as I can see where I'm going, then I'll be happy. Oh. So it's looking like we're going to get another signature to our tally that we got. So that's going to make it 3. So we've nearly got half of them. So we are getting closer towards the actual Isle of Man TT itself. I'm going to, in the next video when we get to the next races, I think we can do some hard ones. So that would be interesting to do. See if the difficulty is going to ramp up. Yeah, that's the other weird thing. There isn't actually, in career mode, there isn't actually an AI difficulty. I think it's based on what kind of race you do. Obviously, if you do an easy one, I'm guessing they're set on easy. If you do a medium one, they're set on medium, as well as being like a medium difficulty track. And the hard ones, I'm going to assume they're set on the hard as well as being like a hard track. Which is a bit of a weird way of doing it, because if you're going to quick race, you can set the difficulty for the AI. So I just find it a little bit weird that we can't actually do it in career mode, which you could in the first game. So just, unless I've completely overlooked it, but I have literally looked in all the different menus and that and have not seen AI difficulty at all. Even when you start a race, it doesn't say anything about AI difficulty. Yeah, in quick race it does. So I don't know. Bit weird, that one. So that was one of the first things I was looking for when I started career mode, was the AI difficulty. Because if it's... Oh, this is what, a medium race? And we've got a huge lead. But admittedly, I'd done a few laps in time trial just to learn the track. Yeah, time will tell. Hopefully they will bring out some updates at some point just to, you know, support the game. Some different bikes as well would be nice. I can't believe that the Gixxer 1000 isn't even in the game, which is bizarre. There's some other bikes as well that aren't in the game. So yeah, more bikes would be nice, please. Right, we're getting towards the end of the race. It's just the run to the start-finish line. We go back into the trees. I've not crashed. Okay. Right, run to the line. It's going to be a big win. What have we won by, I reckon? I don't know. Let's find out. 40 seconds. Wow. Okay. That was a big win. So we're going to get another stamp, another signature on our license, which is obviously going to help us go towards the actual TT itself. So yeah, videos going forward, I'll use both third person and first person camera views to try and please as many people as possible. But yeah, anyway guys, that is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.